The 507s were crazy money back then. Last of the V8s, naturally aspirated. I think maybe in like 10, 20 years it'd probably be worth quite a lot. You saw on social, people much prefer the old ones to the new ones.
What? This is sick.
Oh, I like that.
507.
Come on,
Yes, people, good morning. We're in the new unit. I've got a C63 behind me. Now, this caught everyone's attention yesterday, so we're going to be looking a little bit into it, why everyone loves it, why it's getting wrapped, and a little bit about the owner as well, so let's go.
Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you.
If you don't know who owns this, is Sammy Dahan. He's had loads of cars brought to us before, and he's got a lot of cars, SVJ, Urus, all the big boys, but he's bought this C63 507, very special. Obviously, we see a lot of supercars on a daily basis, but it was this that had us gassed yesterday. So we're gonna be looking into the owner, the car, and why everyone loves it, really. Pav's currently stripping the car, so let's get into it right away. Bow.
Funny thing, when this car came in, it was literally mint, clean, not any sign of dirt. But now it's been stripped. Look, you even have to get the brush and the gloves on. Dirt everywhere.
Looking fresh today, man. Where'd you get your goals from?
That's that Yiannimize and Everlast collab. You can get that in Sports Direct, out in stores right now. Go get yours. If you ain't seen the video, oh, right there. Anyway, Monday, templating the badges on the C63 so they can go body shop and get sprayed gloss black. I need to get the spoiler off next and this chrome trim. Basically just finish stripping the car, just blitz it, get it ready, like completely ready for the boys. We make a template with masking tape around the badges, so I usually use like the body lines and stuff. So it's like a near reference to get the badges back to the exact same position.
Alright, so working on Sammy's car. So the plan is I'm going to do the two inside of the doors whilst Tev does the front end. So Tev's going to do bonnet and two wings whilst I do the inside of both doors. Obviously white car and it's going satin black, so we need to cover everything. So underneath obviously completely white, but yeah, we're going to cover everything. Like this is the door hinges. Like realistically when you open the door you don't normally see this sort of stuff, but we've got to cover everything. So yeah. Saw you last night. Saw you last night, yeah. Yes, in the group chat, like, it was Halloween. I didn't even know it was Halloween. I was driving from Wales. I was with the missus and she was like, babe, it's Halloween. I was like, no way. I was like, I didn't even realise. So then seen on the group chat, the boys were out. I was like, yeah, I'll pull through, go see them for a bit. Pass through, seen Sai, Rio and Dion as well. So yeah, it's a good night.
I was wandering around the room. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here underneath the bonnet, as we never use wrap underneath the bonnet. So some white cars, when you find it, when you wrap the bonnet and the rest of the car in white, when it shuts and return as well, you can either sit inside or stand from the side of the car. And when you have a look around, you can sometimes see white coming from inside the bonnet. So sometimes what we'd want to do to hide everything, we wrap everything underneath the ear, as much you can see standing from outside the car. So from all angles, when the bonnet is closed, you don't see no white standing around the car or sitting inside the car.
I think it's funny how we got this C63 and then we got that C63 as well. And they're both going the same colour. And the G63 as well.
The daddy.
The daddy. I'm not a fan.
Nah, personally.
Yeah. I mean, they look sick.
Yeah.
They look really good. Presents.
Especially with this kit on it, it's amazing.
Yeah,
but
kit on it like this.
But technology has moved on a lot. Yeah, it has.
So yeah, the bonnet's on. Me, Kian, Rio and Naomi. As always, you probably wonder why we use so much paper, but it's much better to use more people, get it done all in one, so you get no dust, no creases, no issue, and it's all nice and clean.
Right, so we're here working on the AMG 63 bumper. Being an older style, this has got a lot more internal clips inside, and on the newer one, you've got a lot more external trims and gloss blacks to take off. Notorious Mercedes bumpers are one of the hardest bumpers to strip. We'll take our time, we'll run through this and we'll get it done.
All right, so now the bonet's done. What I was talking about earlier when I said you can see the white from where you're standing. Now, you absolutely can't see anything. It's a bit hard to spot it with the camera because it's all black and the camera won't really pick it up as easy, but yeah, have a look and see if you're seeing the white. Now the bonnet's done, we're gonna start the wing now. And these wings, white car again, we have to wrap all the way in. So all these little bit here, we're just gonna wrap everything up to the wing, so make sure you can't see anything.
Yeah man, wagwan.
Yeah, wagwan.
So it's Thursday morning and we have finished this old C63. So basically when we finish it, we'll normally go over it and just post-heat the shuts one more time because one time is never enough. So for me to explain what post-heating is, it's basically after you finish laying the vinyl, you need to heat the vinyl to 90 degrees depending on what vinyl it is for the glue to activate and stick down for as long as possible. So I'm gonna go over this side, Ted's gonna go over the other side, quickly do a full check on the car, make sure everything's stayed down and everything's perfect, and then yeah, on to the next.
Look, I'm about my pledge, I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in a backfield. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bull. Quit to say my piece, I'm so after school.
W204, the 507 C63, bad boy car. I really highly rate them. Legendary, to be fair. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Mercedes' most successful AMG to be sold.
507, lovely car, beautiful. Definitely a future classic. I mean, everyone can see that. See them rising in price as well. So if you got one, craft it, hold on to it.
I love them, both of them, new or old, I love them. They're both rear-wheel drive, so it's a bit of fun, you know what I mean?
C63s, to be honest, is the first car Mercedes have actually brought out that absolutely destroys any in-power BMW. I'm a BMW man, but you've got to love it, you've got to love the C63. Head-to-head on the track, BMW's never keeping up with it.
507 had a massive impact on the car scene. Or not 507, just that shape. The W204 C63 in general had a big impact on the car scene. Obviously because of the looks, the sound, everyone messing around because they were loud, they were animals. Obviously DMO started doing shook cam and it was like a trend that caught on, everyone started doing it.
Big impact in the car scene. Like Rio said, you know, you got people like DMO and everything doing the scare cam. Spoiler Cam's got one, so you see they're big in the scene and you don't need to do much for them to stand. You don't really need to do anything at all. They're just the perfect car.
Yeah, you see a lot of them nowadays. I feel like you see more of the new C63s now, especially in the car meets and stuff, but it's always good to see an older one, and obviously they're straight pipe exhaust and yeah, they sound amazing. Same for both, they both sound amazing.
Everybody's out there now looking at C63s. Up and down the A10, literally Sunday night, all you hear is C63s up and down there all, you know, all Sunday night, you can hear it. It's changed the game, it has totally changed the game.
So yeah, ringing Sammy Dahan. See why he bought a 507, the older shape C63. It's not like he can't afford the new C63, along with all the other cars that he's got. Talk to me. Why did you buy a 507 C63?
For me, it was like the first high-performance car I ever owned when I was 17.
Did you have one when you were 17 years old?
Yeah, I remember I traded in my Scirocco R for a V8 C63, 2012 maybe.
Was it a 507 you had though, or was it a normal C63?
No, I just had a normal saloon. The 507 was crazy money back then. I know when you think about it, like last of the V8s, naturally aspirated, I think maybe in like 10, 20 years it's probably worth quite a lot.
Are you going to keep this car because you sell your cars very quickly?
I don't know. I don't get attached to cars anymore, really. I think I will keep it.
Okay.
I think it's cool. It's different. It's definitely different. And you see, you saw on socials, people much prefer the old one to the new one.
Yeah, well, we had them both here at the same time. So obviously we've got the old shape and the new shape here. And I was just like, who prefers what? And when yours came in, a lot of the guys were filming it and they were like, oh, wow, it's a 507, the old shape.
I think the new shape looks better, but I think the old car just got a bit more, it's just a bit cooler. It's got a bit more to it.
Just quickly, how many cars do you reckon we've wrapped for you now?
Maybe 50? 40?
Was the first car the Gallardo?
Yeah, it was Super Leggero Gallardo, yeah, Matt Gray. You remember, because I used to get my cars wrapped somewhere else before.
And they didn't treat you well, did they?
It wasn't the best of a job.
Well, listen, that is Sammy Dahan. He loves his cars. I think you probably customer of the year again this year. He's been customer of the year, I think, 3 years. Anyway, that's Sammy Dahan with his bug-eyed sunglasses.
Much love.
Sammy, be good. See you soon, bro. Later. Bye. Sammy Dahan. That's Sammy Dahan. Some people love him. Some people hate him. You just got to get used to him and understand what he's like. He'll FaceTime you anytime, day or night, and just chat absolute waffle. Whatever he wants to talk about, he'll just ring you. Doesn't care. He does it to me, does it to Lenny. But it's Sammy Dahan. Customer of the year again, 2021. But we love him deep down.